All right, we're gonna do a series, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. So let's get into Princella the Queen Maker, right? You're cosplaying as a man. Let's just be honest. That's what you're doing. Hat backwards, just like mine. You try to talk in this deep voice, and you say you're not doing that, right? You don't like men. You have so much negative to say about men, but when you tried to be one and actually hold some court over a woman, you found it impossible. So what you did was you got on the internet and started talking about how terrible women are. You're not capable of leading no woman. You can't, because if you did, you'd have a family. That's the same thing I said about Dr. Umar. I measure you by where's your wife, where's your kids, where's your family, where's your establishment. That's how we're going to see if you can take care of a community. So while you out here giving advice, where's your wife and where's your family? Oh, you really can't have no wife, because it ain't no such thing as, a wife and a wife or a husband and a husband. It's a husband and a wife. That's all that it really is. You got a kid and you were married to a man. So how can I take somebody like you? See, you could be making a ton of sense. At times you do. But how can I take you serious when you can't even be yourself? You're flip-flopping. That's the delusion of the society we live in today. You can be who you want to be. You can just get on here and pretend and start talking about real societal issues and people take you serious. We already have a marital crisis in the black community. We already have, gentrification. So many other issues going on. For you to be out here adding to the gender war as a misandrist, cosplaying as a damn man. But you know what? They might say I'm bullying right now. I'm not bullying. I'm calling you out. And it's people like this who get on here and pretend and grow their platform. Look, you want to get on here, grow your platform, I'm not hating. You want to make some money, you want to grift, that's fine. When you start messing with the black community and talking about black issues, we should all take it personal. We should all take that personal, especially when we have this pseudo gender war going on right now, and you're participating in it by saying, this is what I think about men. You don't know what it's like to be a man. I don't care how many men you've hung around. It's always the variables, the nuanced ones. Oh, I'm the exception to the rule. She somehow is the exception to the rule. She somehow have beat biology and beat God's design and become better than a man. She can lead all of a sudden. Now you have in these internet streets that she's messing with somebody young. I want to get into another topic, but I'm gonna leave that alone for right now. But she's messing with somebody extremely younger than her. Delusion. Why not just be a woman if you're speaking up for women? But we can clearly see you act like a guy. You talk like a guy. You try to have some authority like a man. And you can't. Because I could tell you one thing that you can't do is put a baby in her. You can't get no woman. You can't build no legacy genetically. You can't do that. So why you up here talking for men? Y'all, you see where I'm going with that? But somebody gonna say you hating on her. Somebody gonna say, what you doing? I started a family. I put a black woman through school. I had kids. I'm able to pay for my oldest daughter to go to college through my veteran benefits. Man, stop. I did a lot. I took care of my family and still taking care of my family. It starts with you. You have to save yourself first before you save others. Everybody wants some type of symbol of what you're doing out in the community, but what's the symbol of what you've done for yourself and your family?